Right, it's the morning, 8 o'clock. It's freezing. People in these fully winterized, heated, and this stuff is. Look at that! Hey, mad hour. People coming, going. Right, so there's quite a few bits and bobs going to get done in the next couple of weeks. Where I've got the. So starting today's vlog a little bit backwards because it's after work, so and a few check-ins and everything, and yeah, wasn't a super late one. Everybody had read the check-in times and everything, so here I am with Rasha, and she's done one of them and she's having a whittle. So the weather has sort of done this dramatic Lincolnshire change, and we haven't had any rain at all, and today has been mainly cloudy all day, and it's another hour away from sunset. And if you stay here at the nurseries, the skies, the dramatic skies, are just some of the best you'll ever see. So again, these farmer fields, they are so flooded. Yeah, I just love the whole sunsets that you get here, and how the sky can just change as you get to it. But that's the countryside where I'm yearning for. So some interesting people staying with us for the weekend. I've got one guy who is walking around the whole of the country. He's done basically over on the west coast all the way down to Cornwall. He's worked his way up to past Norfolk, and he's here now, and so he's sort of in his camper van and then off out doing walks. So tomorrow he's walking from here to Chapel, and then going to walk up the coastal path. I'm not too sure how far and everything. And then we've got two with us. One came yesterday and another one has arrived this afternoon. Our past visitors, let's say, who've come back. So yeah, that's always nice here. I don't know, it's a pity we can't zoom in here. This poor farmer with this field here, it's literally like a lake, and there's seagulls swimming on it. But yeah, look at the sun. The sun's going to be going down shortly. And one thing that's very strange, living on the east coast, we will probably, well, on this side of the country, get a sunset over the sea. So obviously we get sunsets, but yeah, you won't get the sunset over the sea. Right, I'm going to walk up to the top woods, give Rasha a bit of a long leg stretch, and then I've got a meal in the oven. Hoping well that'll be cooked by the time we get back, and Rasha will be a happy bunny. Right, so as I say, it's the night before. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Oh, we've got somebody in a tent. We've actually got a couple in a little tent as well on the site. I'll just leave you with that. Right, it's the morning, 8 o'clock, and you can't possibly see, but the nurseries is covered in frost and a mist. So this is my view here now. Let's see what I say. So where I am now, I can see the campsite. There's people in a tent here. How on here? But yeah. Top of the farm building's white. A very, very, very cool and frosty morning. Right, kettle on, a couple of cups of coffee. Yeah, Rasha, you were tucked in with me last night, weren't you? Hey, how are you? Oh, you were tucked in with me last night, keeping nice and warm. You've been a good girl. You had a good sleep, didn't you? Hey? Yeah? Hello, Rash. She's just woken up. Yeah. See what today brings. Right, a couple of cups of coffee and go and give the dog a walk. Right, do you want a snack for your breakfast? There you go. Crazy dog. So we started your video with me walking Rashy, didn't we? And yeah, so it's now the morning and I'm giving Rasha her morning walk. Oh, what a beautiful morning. There's, I don't know if you can hear, there's bird song. It's very still. And over in the woods area, there's some, it's a bit of a strange noise. I'm not too sure what the animal is. Coming out, and as I say, it's only a couple of weeks and we'll be into nesting season. It was really strange this morning when I woke up. I thought, oh, it's a bit chilly, but I got all the blinds down and everything. I opened up the blackout blind, and where my caravan is, it's in the open. And where I used to be, when the sun used to rise, you were always in the shade, so you never really got the morning initial sunrise sun. And I opened the blind this morning, good grief, I was almost blinded. It's really bright. I need to say a big thank you to Peter Webster, who sent a super thanks. Peter, thank you. That was a few days ago you sent that. So I'm sorry anybody that sends super thanks or coffees, you'll always get a shout out, but it may not be on the day or the day after you send them. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is weird. So there's a sunny area, and in the shade here you probably can't see, but we've still got the frost on the ground, and in the sunlight you can feel it a bit warmer. So we looked at the views yesterday, didn't we? It's just hard to imagine all that rain we had. I'm going to we've got a lodge viewing in a bit, so I'm going to get in the office, start my day off. I'm going to need to empty my loo, and then I need to get into the lodge, give it a quick dust over, ready for a viewing. Just going to do a dog walk. So we've got a few on this weekend, including, you can see there, it's freezing, people actually in a tent. Oh, I love this campsite, absolutely love this site to bits. She's got a very wet belly. Hard to think, innit? As I'm recording this, a week ago I was still at home. So yeah, I had to think it'll be a week tomorrow when I actually arrive back, and it just feels like I've never been away. Right, so I'm going to open up, and I've got quite a lot of bits to do today. And my boss is coming over as well, John. Hello, John. He says, I love you, Neil. I said, I love you even more, John. Anyway, so we've got a cracking start to the day. Chilly, bone dry, and not a cloud to be seen in the sky. Look at that. Beautiful. So I have given you all a walkabout in the show lodge that we've got. Did that last year, but if you've not been in before, or you're a new subscriber or viewer, let me take you inside. So before I do anything, I need to take my wellies off, and I'm just going to give this a once over. So the windows are all a little bit steamed up, the condensation with the ice and everything, but this is one of our show lodges, fully winterized, heated, central heating, radiators, as I say, that I have done a full walkthrough on here. This is like a bed settee, huge living area. Look how pretty this is. Let's say the radiators at the back here, dining tables, further radiator here, a lovely kitchen and cabinets, cooker, microwave, built-in fridge, freezer. This is a bit of a store cupboard. You could put a Hoover in there, couldn't you? There's your boiler, and then we've got the twin bedroom. So again, I have walked through this. So if you were just a couple, you've got that as a guest room or a storeroom and things like that. Again, plenty of space in here. And you walk through, you've got the bathroom and toilet, which has got a super shower in it and a bath. Look at that. Oh, coming up to a week since I've had a bath. It'll be a long time just to have another one. And then you come down the hallway and then you come into the master bedroom. This is huge, this. Again, so all the rooms, they've all got radiators. You've got like a little bay window at the back here. TV point, loads of storage, and so this has got the flue for the, that's cardboard box, flue for the heating, and these connecting. It's got all the built-in lights, the LED lights, and the colour scheme is sort of like this quite light colour scheme, so the whole lodge, it feels really nice and airy. And as I say, it's got the smoke alarm going off. I need battery changing on that. Because it hasn't got any hanging lights or anything like that, the lights are all built into the ceiling. It gives a real good feeling of space. Right, I've just given it a good go over, so just making sure there's no dust about or anything like that, or dead flies. So yeah, we've got that one there. So I've got some of these are sold now, and reservations are on them. Hence the work that's going down. Still going to be a while before everything's all connected up, but yeah, if you want any more information on the lodges, do contact us. We can put you in touch with the right people and arrange viewings if you want to. Did you hear what I just said? Arrange viewings. Don't just turn up. Some people just turn up and think it's all right just to turn up, and it's not, because things need to be unlocked and we need to know who's on the campsite. Right, well, he's back on and that can be locked up. Sorting out laundry from yesterday for the cottage. I need to get some new storage boxes. Well done, Jet. These are held together by gaffer tape. That super king size bed is just super big, too big. Anyway, everything's all folded up from yesterday. That was in the dryer, and I say I've got my own washing in at the moment. So yeah, I can't believe what a nice day it is. Yeah, so as I mentioned yesterday on camera, didn't I, about the cafe coming back into use soon. We can't wait to get all this all in and be here to welcome everybody. It's going to be a nice community space again. I think as well what Dave and Jess had done, which was to be honest, it was a really simple idea, and they've actually taken some of the books that we had in here into the cottage. So we've got like a couple of display cabinets which were empty, nothing in them, and obviously we were a bit overwhelmed with books. So yeah, don't bring any more books here. If you bring any books to us, if you bring 5 books for our free library, take back 5 books. Last year we ended up with it got overwhelmed with the amount of books and things, and in turn, as I say, Jet's taken some games as well over to the cottage as well. Oh yeah, and obviously we've got a new signed board game library. There you go. And then obviously we've got shelves full of DVDs, and there's some more books down there as well. So if you ever do come in here, do pop into the information room. And again, if you ever visit the nurseries, I keep mentioning that one thing that's really hard to get hold of are leaflets and booklets about places to visit. So once upon a time you'd have companies would come round and give you loads of things, and since COVID everything's changed. How can the world change in such a, it's not even 5 years, is it? 2020. I'm going up to 5 years, isn't it? Anyway, if you see any leaflets, if you're out anywhere, do bring them in and let's get them on display. It's chatting to Dan and Mazzy, and now the sun's properly out and everything. It's got that spring sunshine warmth to it. Obviously, sun goes down, it could be absolutely freezing again. But you can feel springing all around us. It's beautiful time of year. And I was just talking to my neighbour I've not spoken to since I got back properly, who've been on Dan and Mazzy's old pitch next to me. They're going, I think, tomorrow, and they're viewers as well, so hello next door. Don't do names unless I've got permission to do names. Hope you've had a good season with us, winter season. And so I've got a little a van with a couple coming on who, if you were watching last year, I had them on camera. Right, I'm going to glug a cup of coffee, and then it is actually 11 o'clock, so I'm running 10 minutes behind where I should be. I will soon catch that up. I'm going to do the facilities, and the people in the tent, I'm letting them come off a little bit later because the tent's soaked with the dew and everything. Freezing cold. And arrivals this afternoon. What time will everybody be on at? We'll wait and see. I used to have a black Sanyong mug. It seems to have gone AWOL. I just realised I don't think I showed Dave and Jet the soap dispensers, which might sound really silly because they barely need filling every few months. And there's two of them which you need a key for. They're not hard to do, but they are really fiddly. Really fiddly to get this in, and then the container comes out. I never showed them. I'm positive I didn't show them. Anyway, I've just had it. So what we do is we have a jug, and this stuff is, look at that. Oh, it's like a jelly, thick and gloopy. So we've got, if you've not been here before or whatever, we've actually got 2 lady toilets with toilets and showers, fully accessible, huge single ladies, and then the same replicates on the gent side. And don't ask me why, but 2 of them you have to have a key, and another 2 nice and easy. So this one here is just easy, but you'll be amazed how much of this. I'll get a cloth in a minute, give that a go over. You'll be amazed how much soap these actually take. So when I go to the one with the keys, I'll show you. So you see that's going down now, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to have to see, that's the whole container. What's that? I don't know how many litres it is. Right, let me go and fill this up, and then I'll show you the ones with the keys on, because they can be messy. These ones always. So last year it took Mark, and we also have a cleaning lady, forever to master how to do these. So there's little pins underneath here, and basically this sort of lifts up, and then I can't really do this one-handedly. There's a little, oh hang on, it stayed up. There's a little catch here that you have to press in, and it lifts up basically, and you can fill it in at the top. Unfortunately, I can't do this one-handed because you need to hold the container, so I'll pull it out and show you. So basically this then comes out, and then what I do is this top comes off, and then I fill it over the sink, because invariably you end up with the hand soap going on the outside of this, and then basically rinse it off. Anyway, that's pretty full, so I don't know whether Jet or Dave, if you did fill that and you found out how to do it, well done, because I know for a fact when I came here it took me a while to work out how that worked. I filled the ladies in the ladies. I bought the gents one, it's just made it look almost empty, and believe it or believe it not, We've used getting onto 5 litres of hand soap, but that'll last months. So I don't think Dave and Jet wouldn't have filled them. I'm positive I didn't show them how to do it, and they are challenging. Right, I need to fill this one up, and so I've got a sink here, so do it over here I think, and then I've got some washing up here, and then we buy that in bulk as well, so then bottles need filling as well. Right, so that was there's just that little bit left. I need to order another 5 litres of that to fill them up, and then we have concentrated washing up liquid here. So I just filled up these other bottles here and here, so they're all filled up. Everything else washed down, and that's the facilities cleaned, bins emptied, soap dispensers filled, floors mopped, walls wiped, shower screens wiped, and things like that. The joys of being a campsite warden. Had a mad hour, people coming, going, arriving and stuff. Very nice Ferrari. I'm going to show the reg number. So they've just arrived for a viewing on the lodge. And got today's first arrivals have just arrived, and the sun is beating down, and I think I'm going to go and empty the dog bin. I used to have some big super large bin bags which I can't find. Anyway, these will do. There's people setting up pitch number 3. Lovely job. Bagging. Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on here? That's locked, isn't it? Hang on a moment. How do we unlock that? We've got a problem. I've never had that locked. Hang on a minute. I need to get a screwdriver or something on that. Sometime later, with the aid of a knife, I've managed to unlock it. Yeah, keep that one locked, and then all being well, it just comes down in one little swoop, dead easy, no aggro, all empty. I don't know whether I showed Dave how to do that, but once you master that, it's a 2-second job. Yeah, anyway, not locked now, so dog bin has been emptied. Lodge viewing done. People on there, people over in the corner there, people on there, got more arrivals due in. Quite busy. This ground is sodden, really bad. Go and empty this, and then I've just had a meeting with my boss. Hello John. Cheeky. He's saying he loves me. I keep saying, but I love you even more. So there's quite a few bits and bobs going to get done in the next couple of weeks, where I've got the nod to do. What a beautiful day, absolutely fantastic day. It just never rains here. It just doesn't rain, apart from on bin days. Right. Yeah, it's strange. Although sun's back out, when the sun goes in, it gets a bit chilly. I've had my shirt on all afternoon. I'm going to close up the mower shed for the day, and it's good to have the site back with, we can't see, but pretty busy. Happy days. And good to see my boss. I've not seen him since last year. A couple of seasonal people I've not seen or spoken to, they've said hello. A couple of return visitors on touring, nice to see. Dog been emptied. Yeah, right, I think I'm going to bid you all a fond farewell. I'm not too sure whether we're going to get Sandra to do a video update of things going on at home. She's stress levels are running a bit high. It's a lot going on. Thanks for watching and all of that. You know the usual, and just remember, stay tuned in to this channel, and I'll get you another vlog from the Campsite Warden. at the nurseries in Mumby in Lincolnshire, coming your way very soon.